I have opened a Premiere Pro project to show you how with the help of AI you can just extend your track and you don't need to do it manually here. Okay, so this is the video that I have created and this is the sound that I have imported. Now if you see closely here, you can see it's around this duration only and here is my video but my sound is finished till here. So basically if you know, you can decrease the a sound duration also or you can increase, but without this you cannot go forward because at this time the sound tracks end. Okay, generally what we guys need to do when we were doing this manually, what we were doing, we were just going and finding that perfect beat here by zooming in. Okay, and finding that perfect beat, then pressing Ctrl K, we used to cut it, then we used to copy this out. So by pressing Ctrl C, we were doing something like this, and then we were going around this frame here. Okay, and we were Ctrl V and pasting it, but this needs some little bit more precision if you know. Okay, or else it will not feel like that the music is still in continuous form. So with the help of AI in Premiere Pro, you can just increase the duration of your background music to fit the timeline that you have. Okay, right now I am having a timeline. If you see my sequence ends around 39 seconds and 42 frames here. Okay, let me just mute this sound so it doesn't get disturbed here. Okay, and now you can see this is my sound here. Okay, and we were doing this method from last like 5 to 6 years, but after Premiere Pro 2022 came, we were having this essential soundtracks option. Okay, now with the help of that, what you can do, you can basically create some remix in your sound and extend your track. It basically adds some variations into your track and adds some segments into your track by doing it automatically and giving that cut at that time where it is needed. Okay, so let me show you practically so you guys will understand how you can do it. So I'm going to delete this track here. I'm going to delete this track also, and I'm now going to extend this track till here. Okay, so this is the end of this track. You can see here also there is no bit. If I zoom in here, you can see our track is now flat here. Okay, now let's say we like this music but we want to increase the duration of this music till end of the video. For that you need to go to window and open a panel here. So whichever panel you want, you can open it from windows here. Okay, as you guys can see, I have lumetri color on my tab here. Okay, on my right here. So I can close and open this by going to windows and just turning it on or off as I want. Okay, so let's say if you have turned this off here, now if you want to turn this on, you need to go to windows and you need to click on this lumetri colors and it will turn on. Similarly, we need to turn on a panel here, which is what we call here is essential sounds. So we are going to click on this essential sound here. As soon as you do that, you will see all the settings and all the tabs are gray out here. Okay, in order to work with your essential sound, you need to select your audio here. As soon as you click on your audio track, this will get activated. Okay, and you can see we are having this auto AI tag. We will learn about this in some other video, but right now our focus is on creating a remix so we can cover our whole track here with just one music. Okay, here you will find 4 tabs mainly. But first is dialogue. So if you want to clean your dialogue, you want to add that podcast voice, you can use this dialogue presets, and it is having lots of preset inside also. Then we have a music tab for background music editing, okay, which we are going to select. Then we have SFX also for sound special effects, and you have ambient sound also. In our case, we want to extend our music, okay, our background music. So we are going to click on this music here. As soon as you do that, you will find that we are having this tab here. It is having a loudness tab, a duration tab, a ducking tab, a clip volume tab, and a mute tab. And if you select this preset here, you will find there are lots of preset here. Okay, so it can remix up to 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. Okay, balance background music by selecting 3 to 4 clips. You can do that. If the dBs are different for each and every audio music track, you can do with the help of balanced background music also. But in our case, we are not going to use any preset here. you need to open this duration tab by clicking on it, and you need to turn this on in order to extend your music here. So we are going to turn this on. As soon as you turn it on, you will find that we are having two methods here. One is remix and one is stretch. So basically stretch option will stretch your track and it will make it slower or faster depending on what you are doing in the stretch option. Okay, so if you are doing -5 seconds, it is going to make it faster. If you are doing +5 seconds or 10 seconds, it is going to make it slower. In our case, we want to increase our music length here. So we are going to use the remix option. So we don't need to do manually. So you can tell this is a kind of artificial intelligence, which we call it AI here. So now what we are going to do, we are going to click on remix here. And as soon as I increase this, so let's just increase it by 5 seconds. So let's just do 35 here. And you can see it's extended till here. And you can see there is a cut here. So if I zoom it out, you can see this cut. This cut is basically what we call variations. Okay, how much variations you want in your basically cut. Okay, so you can increase this also. You can increase your segments also. But what I want to do, I want to go with the default values. You can play with the segments and variation values and you can see what exactly result you are getting. Okay, if I increase the segments here to let's say 10 and then I increase the track here. Okay, let's say I go to maybe 45 or 50. Okay, now you can see we are having this 3 cuts here. But if I do it 5 here, okay, and if I just decrease it here, okay, something like this, you can see our cuts are now extended. Okay, we are not getting that 3 cuts here. Okay, let me just increase and show you again also. So let's just increase it to around 51 and now you can see we are getting this 3 cuts. Okay, so if you are having a, let's say a music background of 2 minutes and you want to extend it till 10 minutes. So you need to play with the segments and variations or else you will get much more repetitions here. Okay, so you need to make sure that you don't get that much repetitions. Okay, let's just decrease this a bit. Okay, so let's just decrease it and it's only decrease by like 2 seconds or 3 seconds here. Okay, let's just play it here and see what we are getting. So let's just unmute it here. Here it was going to end in our original music. Let's see how it performs. Okay, you can see it's blending really beautifully and we are not knowing that, okay, this track was only this much long. Okay, so this is how easy it is to basically remix your track or extend your music tracks from let's say 2 minutes to 10 minutes or maybe 3 minutes to 15 minutes. And it with the help of AI, you can do it easily. You don't need to do manually here. Just you need to make sure that your method is in remix and you play with the segment and variations if you are getting too much repetitions here. I hope you enjoyed this short video on Premiere Pro. Just implement it in your scenes and it is going to work really beautifully and it is going to extend your track really beautifully. So till then, subscribe to my channel and like this video. See you next time guys. Bye bye.